皆さんどうもこんばんは、イークルです。シャーロック・ホームズ続きをプレイしていきたいと思います。でね、今回はお兄ちゃんからっていうか、このシャーロック・ホームズのお兄さんからごめん、全然あらすじ話せんかった。
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
非常に朝早く。なるほど。まさかの消えた電車。
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our
な
investigation.
るほどね。現場を視察すると。
What should we do next, Holmes?
ちょっとあっちに人がおるね。いいのか。線路を調べる。ああ、なるほどね。記念品。森を手に入れたと。ああ、こっちからは移動になっちゃうのね。ああ、ちょっとややこしい。あれこっちが移動？あ、行けへんのか。なるほど。馬車で。これは移動か。はい。まずは、いろいろと眺めていこう。こっから見てたら消えたんやもんね。線路に行きたいところやけど、駅員さんもちょっと怪しい
First
し、
of all,
ね。
let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
見てみよう。とりあえず見てみよう。いろいろと。なんか前回の事件もね、割と偶然見つけた足跡、あれが結構ね、捜査に役立ったのよね。一人称視点にしておこう。なんかここにそれっぽい事件とかがない。本当に、あれがなかったらだいぶ、あれかなり大きかったな。文字が出て、ワトソンかわいそうな。ストレスで、こんなことに。では、何かないかな。上に切るとかはないよね。ここから降りるのか。
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
で、こっちに向かって、ロンドンから。い やー、いい雰囲気やね。ねえ、楽しいね。本当はこう来るはずやったのが、
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
ここで消えるなんてことがね。はいはいはいはい。
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
でもないと。
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
ない
There are
ね。
no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track.
そんな
Nor are
ほ
there
ら
any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
あー、かっこいい。
Oh, I
これ
see
今度どっ
what
か
you're
で使お
getting
う。
at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery
Honte.
appears very promising.
いや、面白いストーリー。
This investigation won't be simple.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
ねでもなんか知ってそうやったよね。あんな驚かんわけないもんね。ないよね。電車が来てたはずが消えるんやろ。そもそも電車なのかっていうところやね。ここまで電車っぽくライトを出してて、で、そっからこっちの方に逃げてったみたいなことは大いにあるよね。光の位置がってだけで。ないか。まあまあ、駅員さんに聞いてみよう。こんにちは。おはようございますかな。駅長さんか。
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you were Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like
全列
that.
車が。
And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
でも事故ってわけじゃなさそうやもんね。さあ。白髪頭。年季が入ってる名誉君のバット。結婚している。泥のシミ。
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
泥のシミが怪しい。
See you later, my good man.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a
本
disaster.
当かな。本当にそう思ってるかな。そこの中に。
Railway post bags.
郵便。念入り。特に。あ、そうやね。OK。おう。
This part is probably from a locomotive.
うんうんうん。ガラクタの山。動かす。
An old locomotive bell. This part is This place serves as a storage area for the station.
うんうんうん。にしてはパーツが多いとかないかな。もうなんか前回のがあるから何でも疑ってしまうな。ちょっと悪いなこれは。ないかな。
The whole train just disappeared. It's
ね、本当にそう
unbelievable.
よ。あれ、場所はどこにあるんや。ああ、こっちね。電報。
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
ロビンソン。ブリドリントン駅にいる。
Here is the train set.
うんうんうん。はいはい、編成表ね。蒸気機関か。だから、運転と、まあ、石炭積んどるとこと、3番の客室、まあ、淡水車、一等車、郵便車、特別貨車、二等車。うんうんうん。はいはい。どっち？もう捨てられた紙の中に何かがないかな。いや、こんな入らせてくれるなんてありがたいね。
A telegraph.
あれ、地図はどこで、なんか、会話忘れちゃったな。これはどうやったっけ。
According to the train composition,
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key
複
lock.
雑な
that is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular
そうや
wagon?
ね。
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
おう。
See you later, my good man.
あれ待ってよ、本当に地図
Railway post bags.
やばい。忘れた。どこって言っとったっけ。あ、あったあった。
This map will be useful.
このロンドンからこのだからあ今指さしとる指さ今画面の前で普通に指さしてこれやねって言おうとしとった。このノッティンガムトゥーノッティンガムの間に結構いろいろあるね。怪しそうなところがなんか上のなんやろ岩が積んであるところとかはね、秘密のアジトっぽいし。うん。怪しいね、やっぱり。この途中に右にそれるところがあるのが 怪しい。この場合、歩いていくしかないんか、こうやって、こっちを。あ、一旦お話を聞こう。上に渡そうか。危ない危ない。
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? Oh, I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers.
Oh.
But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
あ、歩いてじゃないんか。
See you later, my good man.
やっと。
The entire train has disappeared. It's a
さ
disaster.
て。地図に追加されたから。まだ何もないよね。おー。はいはいはい。特になしか。こうやってちょっと、今のところ、なさそうやもん。さあ、やってきました。わあ、ここもいい感じやね。いやー、ちょっとどう操作していいか分からへんな。難しいな。とりあえず。あ、ロビンソンさん。ロビンソンさんの前に起こってる乗客の話を聞こう。
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
どうしたん？でもなんか優しそうな目やよね。お、安い券。失礼。二等車の人かな、じゃあ。はいはい。結婚していて。長い肌。帽子？あれどこやろ？あ、ボタン。あ、容疑。
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
ではない。
Concern? What is my concern?
Oh.
I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
はいはいはい。
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate
そうやね
group?。
闇や
Well,
ね。
yes, they were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
It's a scandal! An absolute
そうやん
outrage!
な。降ろされたって、しかも、ちゃんと買ってあんのにやで。かわいそうやわ。この剣をもっと見せてくれないかな？無理か。ロビンソンさんの話を聞くか、じゃあ。
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flows,
みんな怒っ
please
てるね。
excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
ああ、そう。オーストラリアの帽子。 かな衣類。金の指輪。あれ、このカバンはする。どうしよう、ワニカバン。はいはい。
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes, it was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed. So I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
いや、それは怒るよ。
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the
だからこ
Barcazas
の
Chilean
会社
company.
と駅員さんでさっきの駅の駅長さんも含めてやけど、なるほどね。あなたも怪しいよ。だいぶ怪しいよ、あなた。
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
あ
do
あ、な
not
るほどね。
I have only a few
結
questions.
構、そっか、こっからスタートしてるから、利用されてる可能性がある。
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my
それみんな
station.
困るもんね。
I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules.
うわ、今度
Paragraph 234
いた
of
たまれん
Article
くなってきた。
2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, yes, thank you. I understand.
かわいそうに。新人かな。はいはい、ちゃんとしてる。指導書。あ、偉いね、ちゃんと。インクのシミ。
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway
ちょっと
station.
動揺したね。新人でしょ。
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently
ああ、インク
completed
の
your
シミが
studies.
そういうことかな。
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr.
意外にワ
Holmes.
トソン
Think of your
強
career.
気やな。
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
奇妙な
What
伝
did the
言
telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not.
へ
You
え。
can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
チェスターフィールドテスト壁列車番号うちゃけアッシュはいはいはいはいはい。一旦推理をつなげよう。は電報で到着時間を報告していると。あれなんか意外に全部つながってそうで。あ、待ってよ。これとこれはつながるやろ。で、そう、これはこっちやよね。だから、指示を残されたっていうところが正しいよね。で、
Don't touch anything, please.
いろいろと調べさせてもらおうかな。まずは何もないか。お、一枚の紙。
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
本質を保証が入るのか。だからロビンソンさんも一応例えばなんやろ保証金で実はあんま大したことのない機械やってとか、まああとは無料同然で売っとったってことは失ってもいいからとりあえず保証金を得るみたいなこととしての動機は考えられるか。ちょっとロビンソンさんに行こうかな。
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologize for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word,
はいはいはい。
you keep on
電
digging
信
that
機の
hole
利
of
用自体
yours.
が難しいか
You
もね
have。no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing
いや、あん
nothing
ま言
to
わんといたっ
help.
て。
Oh, but
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
さっきの荷物はどこに置いた？こっちはないと。なんか落ちてないかな。あ、ごめんね、ワトソン君。こっちの部屋にはやりたい放題やん。
This grip sack belongs...
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call...
Of course.
ありがとう、ワトソン。はいはいはい。なるほど。とりあえず、全体を見てみようか。はいはいはい。あー、結構。この部分と、この部分で合わせなあかんのか。大変やね。はいはいはい。これ合わせれんかな。よし、来た。
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully. An exclusive sales contract.
独占販売契約はエメストン電気会社はこの装置を現状有志で購入することを理解しまと同意します。
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
売却後に作品は何らか生じた場合、それを売却時に各当事者が取らない。うんうんうん。はいはいはいはい。結構だから売り手が得やよね。
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
さっきと同じか。
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
で、私は責任を取らない。これはさっきと違う会社やね。で、もらうと。はいはいはいはいはいはい。
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
はいはいはい。だから買う前に作品の価格が 10% 前払いはちょっと怪しいな。
Yet another exclusive sales
こんだけ独
contract.
占販売とか言っとんのに。
Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
ついことしおるな。作品の保証と僕の買い手は違うのか。ここがつながるんだよ。 そうやんね。うんうんうん。そうよ。なんてやっちゃ。
This Robinson fellow
いや、
seems
怪しいよ。
suspicious to
Railway
だいぶ怪
postbags.
しい。待って、ちょっとだけ。怪しいところね。調べよっかな。はいはいはい。特にあとは大丈夫そうやね。いや、ロビンソンやってんな。この駅長さんは、あ、ごめんね。駅長さんは悪いというよりかは巻き込まれたって感じやよね。これは何？いやー、どうでしょう。もうここは大丈夫そうかな。床の方に。いや、床の隙間見つけんの結構、あれがありやとしたら、結構、あれよね。見落としちゃうよね。大丈夫で。はいはいはい。もう一回行こう。
I will not move.
あ、
It's a scandal. An absolute out.
Don't touch anything, please.
そっか。じゃあ一旦違う場所に行くか。あとここら辺も見てみよう。から、あなたは何をしてらっしゃる人？そんな意味深な座り方して。こっちは。特にここは何もない感じかな。まあ、とりあえず移動しよう。